and gentlemen, welcome to the News Hour at 9 and I'm Navika Kumar. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I want to tell you this fraud that has been done on the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Dr. Farooq Abdullah, who has served as the Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir for over 8 years, he has been looking after and saying he is the well-wisher of Kashmir and fights for Kashmir's interests since 1982. 38 long years, and he has presented himself as the voice of the people of Kashmir, claiming to speak up for them, claiming he is fighting for their rights, claiming he is the one who's upholding their interests. In fact, this is the reason he is cited for opposing the abrogation of Article 370 as well. However, ladies and gentlemen, tonight this facade has been exposed and exposed forever. The administration of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir has prepared a dossier, and a dossier that the courts have asked them to now put in public domain. And this dossier now shows how Dr. Abdullah and his family are the biggest land grabbers in the valley. While Dr. Farooq Abdullah has been accused of encroaching government forest land worth 10 crore rupees in Sanjwan, his sister allegedly misused the Roshni Act. Roshni Act, which was an act brought in that there would be a regularization scheme of all land that was not regularized, not notified by the government, and the government would collect 25,000 crore which would be used for the development of Jammu and Kashmir. While these revelations have left India shocked today and outraged on how the Kashmiris have been looted, because out of the 25,000 crore, ladies and gentlemen, what has been collected is just 76 crore rupees. And the Gupkar leaders today, predictably, are not talking about the fraud, they are not talking about the land grab, they are not talking about the corruption. All these charges, they say, are false and malicious. Before I delve into the details of what's come out, take a look at the war of words that has broken out, and of course there are predictable reactions. कि हमको target किया जा रहा है. This is vendetta, and this is only being done by the BJP. Listen.
आज बोलने के लिए आप यहाँ मुख्तलिफ लोगों को, चाहे वो बिजनेसमैन हों, चाहे वो पॉलिटिशियंस हों, गरज इस रियासत के लोग हों, उनको बदनाम करने के लिए आप कुछ भी कह सकते हैं, उसमें कोई परेशानी नहीं है. हाँ, इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो.
क्या इन सब ऐसे ही घोटालों को ढकने के लिए ये गैंग का गठन हुआ है? ये लैंड ग्रैबर्स गैंग है, ये जमीन पर कब्जा करने वाली गैंग है.
स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ने आज सुबह या कल रात को अपने वेबसाइट पे लिस्ट ऑफ बेनिफिशियरीज का नाम जारी किया है, उसमें मेरा नाम भी है. तो ये स्कैम का एलिगेशन कहां से आया, मेरी समझ ये नहीं आता है. ये तो मीडिया का क्रिएशन है.
इन्होंने जम्मू कश्मीर की सरकारों में रह करके लूट खसूट की है, अपना आपको फायदा दिया है. इनको गिरफ्तार किया जाना चाहिए ताकि जो लोगों के लिए जो ये जो रोशनी एक्ट बना था उनको लाभ ना दे करके अपने लिए इन्होंने लाभ लिया.
So ladies and gentlemen, on the case tonight, let me tell you the exact modus operandi used by these powerful leaders in the valley to wield their influence and rob the people of Kashmir. According to this dossier, Dr. Farooq Abdullah purchased 3 canals of land from private landowners to build his house. However, when he built the house, he encroached upon more than 7 canals of prime forest land which rightfully belong to the people and the state of Jammu and Kashmir. 3 canal kharido, 7 canal apna bana lo. Well, that is the modus operandi. And this is forest land, this is the state's land. Now, first, let me put this into context for you. A regular 1 BHK apartment would be around 500 square meters, which is 1 canal. And Dr. Farooq Abdullah allegedly encroached on a whopping 7 canals of land, which is estimated to be worth really 10 crore rupees. In fact, Dr. Farooq Abdullah's sister Suraya Mattu was a beneficiary of the Roshni Act, an act which is under the CBI scanner after the Jammu and Kashmir High Court declared it illegal and unconstitutional. The Roshni Act was meant to regularize the encroached land which was taken away at cheaper rent and use this money to fund state hydroelectric projects in Jammu and Kashmir. But Dr. Abdullah's sister not only got over 3 canals of land regularized, she didn't even deposit the ₹1 crore that was required to be paid as the fee for this regularization. Why? Because she is Farooq Abdullah's sister. So she has a right to the largest of Jammu and Kashmir. The Janata of Jammu and Kashmir were deprived of the project that was literally supposed to give them Roshni, light. Light nahi mili. What they got was land being taken away by the VVIP families. But the plunder didn't stop at these individuals. 2 offices of the National Conference Party, again Farooq Abdullah's party, which occupies 6 canals of land in Jammu and Kashmir, were also regularized under the Roshni Act. Not hapless people who didn't have a place to live in, who didn't have a place to call home, not people who had been deprived of land despite living in the valley for years. A party office got this land. A scheme for the people of Jammu and Kashmir was blatantly misused. This is how Jammu and Kashmir operated. Obviously, they don't like the abrogation of Article 370 because they don't want democracy to return ever into the valley and power to go away from these influential families. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just have one question on the debate tonight. One legitimate question. They won't salute the Tiranga, but they will loot Bharat. Is this what Jammu and Kashmir VVIP families really want to do in Kashmir? That's the question and the debate. Gupkar grabbers named. That's the hashtag and the debate on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining me tonight, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, National Spokesperson of the BJP and Member of Parliament, Shehzad Poonawalla, lawyer, Aarti Tikku Singh, Senior Journalist, Majid Haidari, Political Analyst, Wani Yasmin, Lawyer, MC Abbas, Political Analyst. But my first question goes to Dr. Sumant Siraman, Political Analyst. And Dr. Sumant Siraman, tell me, if 25,000 crores were to be collected to build hydroelectric projects, to build various facilities for the Kashmiri people, and only 76 crore rupees is collected, isn't it supposed to be called a scam? Because Hasib Drabu says, ये scam कैसे हो गया? हमने free में land ही तो लिया है, इसमें scam कैसे हो गया? I want to ask you, Dr. Sumant Siraman, other than the political vendetta charge, other than calling this a manufactured investigation with political motives, can you actually see how it defrauds the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and give me an explanation why such benefits should be given to these VVIPs?
Navika, first of all, can we have the timeline? You did not mention any of the timeline. To the public, it looks like this whole thing started yesterday, maybe day before yesterday, or since 2018 when the...
No, it started in the early 2000s, sir. In 2004, it was given an extension. In 2007, it was given an extension.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, in 2014, the CAG made some extremely adverse observations about the same issue. 2015, 20 government officials were actually charge-sheeted on the same issue. But they were, sanction to prosecute was sought, but the prosecution never happened. Now, 2015, you will recall, had a particular government in Jammu and Kashmir, and if little bit of memory is jogged, you can figure out which government was in power in Jammu and Kashmir in 2015, when, following the CAG's report, the government actually decided that when there was evidence to prosecute 20 people, there was no decision made on prosecuting those government servants. Now, subsequently, there was 2016, there was 2017, up to, mid-2018. Now what happened? Now clearly, if there has been a scam, that scam has been going on since the early 2000s. Clearly, it has been known. All parties seem to be involved in this as far as the Roshni
What is
scam
your point,
concerned.
Dr. Suman Siraman?
My
Is your
point
point
is-
that action has
my
not been
point
taken
is-
since 2015, or is your point that there was no scam?
No, I'm not saying there's no scam at all. This should be investigated. Dr. Farooq Abdullah got this land in 1998. We are now sitting in 2020 saying he encroached on some land.
Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you respond to Dr. Suman Siraman, who says action should have been taken earlier, but at that time you were probably building a partnership with Mehbooba Mufti, and this was not an issue you were interested in. Respond to him.
Dr. Suman Siraman himself has said that the matter came out in 2014. And subsequently, why the matter of 1998 was due for action in 2020? Sir, because there was a cover of 370. Now the clear intentions are totally exposed. If this was the fundamental requirement of 370, that's why you have seen no protest on the roads, only the protest with a Gupkar, on the Gupkar road, no other road. एक हिंदी में कहावत होती है, अंधा बाटे रेवड़ी, फिर अपने को दे. तो वही हालत यहाँ थी. अपने लोग मिलकर बांटते रहो, खाते रहो, और सब मिल बांट कर अपना खा रहे थे. ऑन द लाइटर नोट मैं कहना चाहूंगा, इन्होंने तो आपस में सबका साथ सबका विकास किया था. ये तो इन्होंने वो काम किया था, सब मिलकर खाते रहो, सबका विकास करते रहो. आज ये 2019 के बाद वो मौका आया, जब इनको लगा है कि ये प्रॉब्लम आई है. तो मैं ये भी कहना चाहूंगा कि आप कह रहे हैं 2015 के बाद नहीं हुआ. वैसे आपको पता है 2014-15 तक सीएजी कौन थे? हमारी सरकार के तो अपॉइंटेड नहीं थे ना, कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट के अपॉइंटेड थे. उन्होंने ही ये बात पॉइंट आउट की, और उसके बाद बहुत सी चीजें थी जो हम नहीं कर पा रहे थे. उस सरकार के टाइम में मसला तालब छूट गया था, बड़ी मुश्किल से हम दोबारा अंदर कर पाए. इसलिए आप जो बात कह रहे हैं कि स्कैम नहीं हुआ, नाविका, इस पे तो मुझे याद आता है ये जब 2G कोयले का कोल स्कैम हुआ था, तो चिदम्बरम साहब ने क्या कहा था? अरे वो लैंड ही तो अलॉट हुई है, बाकी उसमें कोयला तो भी निकाला ही नहीं है, तो कौन सा स्कैम हो गया? दिस टाइप ऑफ फनी लॉजिक were given at that time by the Congress to cover up, and this type of funny logic
Zero loss theory.
given by
Zero
Congress
loss
in the-
theory. It's the same thing that is being repeated now once again. And MC Abbas, आप बड़ा उछल रहे हैं, कूद रहे हैं. Political vendetta के अलावा आपके पास कोई explanation है? Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi is right on one thing. Till Article 370 was there, you couldn't touch anybody over there. Special laws, special, status of the state that was given. आप किसी को हाथ लगाइए तो स्टोन पेल्टर्स की जमात वहां खड़ी हो जाएगी. अब एक्शन लिया जा रहा है तो एवरीथिंग इज मलिशियस फॉर यू.
जी, बात पते की ये है नाविका जी, आज मैं बहुत खुश हूँ क्योंकि मेरे प्रिय मित्र सुधांशु त्रिवेदी जो है वो कहावत बहुत अच्छी कहते हैं, लेकिन कहावत काफी नहीं है, क्योंकि आपका जो भाजपा का जमाना है इसको कहते हैं अंधेर नगरी चौपट राजा, अंधों में काना राजा. आप बताइए जनाब, अभी मैं आपको एक्सपोज करता हूँ. हाँ मेरे भाई, अभी आप मुस्कुराएंगे क्योंकि मैं अभी आपको एक्सपोज करने वाला हूँ. अभी आप मुझे बताइए कि जम्मू एंड कश्मीर के भाजपा के तमाम नेता, ऑल द रिस्पेक्टिव लीडर्स of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Jammu and Kashmir were cozying up with the architect of the People's Democratic Party and BJP, Mr. Hasib Drabu. आप मुझे बताइए, जब अलायंस होता है प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस में साथ, सुख और दुख में साथ, तो हसीब ड्राबू को आप क्यों छोड़ रहे हैं? आपके पार्टी के प्यारे मित्र जिसने who is called the architect of the PDP and the Jammu and Kashmir Bhajpa coming together, महबूबा मुफ्ती being the chief minister, उस पे कुछ प्रकाश डालिए जनाब सुधांशु त्रिवेदी साहब.
You are still stuck on the PDP. You are still stuck on the PDP. I'll get Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, but Shehzad Poonawalla, lame excuse after lame excuse. They have nothing to say about Farooq Abdullah, how the 3 canal becomes 10 canals because 7 canals of forest land is annexed to his own house. They don't talk about the National Conference Office. They don't talk about this building. And let me show you visuals of that house. Nizam bhai, if we can play out those visuals of the house. This is the house that is picked up and made over there. Arey, ye to unka janam siddh adhikar hai. Not the people of Jammu and Kashmir, but the Abdullahs, the Muftis. They should have bungalows like this, even if it is on government land. क्या पराया, क्या अपना, सब कुछ तो अपना ही है.
Navika, this is a term I would like to borrow from the Honorable Dr. Manmohan Singh. Organized loot and legalized plunder. ये ज़मीनी नेता नहीं, ये ज़मीन ग्रैबिंग नेता थे. और ये आज डिबेट ज़मीन की नहीं बल्कि ज़मीर की है. ये एक तरफ कहते हैं भारतीयों को जो ज़मीन मार्केट रेट पे खरीदना चाहते हैं, तुम रेपिस्ट हो, मत आओ हमारे जम्मू कश्मीर में. और ये प्रथम परिवारों ने मिलकर ज़मीनें लूट ली. माजिद हैदरी की ज़मीन लूट ली, वहाँ के गरीबों की ज़मीन लूट ली. रोशनी के नाम में 25,000 करोड़ के अंधकार में डुबो दिया पूरे स्टेट को, गरीबों को. तो ये लोग कहते हैं कि हम कुछ नहीं कहेंगे, गुपकर इस पर चुप कर है. आज सवाल केवल इतना है कि आज जब ये सामने आया, सीएजी ने सामने लाया, हाई कोर्ट ऑफ जम्मू कश्मीर हैज सेड दिस इज अ शेमलेस सैक्रिलेज ऑफ नेशनल इंटरेस्ट. और ये सरकार की तरफ से, पुलिस की तरफ से, सीबीआई की तरफ से अब जब कार्रवाई हो रही है, तो मुझे लगा आज जो कश्मीरी हमारे पैनल पर है वो तो कहेंगे फारूक अब्दुल्ला साहब हमारी जमीन का हिसाब दीजिए और आपके जमीर का हिसाब दीजिए. पर माजिद हैदरी जैसे लोग, ये लोग तो चाइना के भी राज को कबूल कर लेंगे. ये तिरंगे को ना सल्यूट करेंगे, केवल भारत की जमीन को लूट करेंगे. और इसीलिए ये लोग आज सुरक्षा कवच चाहते हैं 370 का, ताकि फारूक अब्दुल्ला और बाकी के जो स्कैमस्टर्स हैं, लुटेरे हैं जमीन के, वो बचे रहे.
I want to ask you, Majid Haidri. Majid Haidri, when the land gets taken, when the land is grabbed by these powerful people, who loses? Who loses? People of Kashmir lose. Have they done anything for the people of Kashmir? What about the hydroelectric power projects that were supposed to come? What about the fact that Bijli should have come in every village and every nook and corner of Jammu and Kashmir? Have you seen that? Have you ever seen an act where 25,000 crore rupees were to be collected and 76 crore rupees are only collected? Not even 1% of the target. I want to ask you, Mr. Majid Haidri, isn't this open chori? Is this for the benefit of people of Kashmir?
I would say that there are two rock-strong realities about Kashmir. One, that the Dainas have been the looters, and their Roshni has been their biggest ever scam of Jammu and Kashmir. I would say book them all, arrest them all. But the point is that the common Kashmiris are not Abdullahs, Muftis or Trabus. The law of natural justice says you can't punish a person for a crime he or she has not committed. In New Delhi, Modi Prime Minister ji himself personally makes an election bonanza that all the illegal colonies in Delhi will be legalized so that BJP gets voted to power. For Delhi people, आपके लिए हलाल भी है, हराम भी है, सब कुछ जो आदरणीय मोदी जी करें वो सही है. But what about the people of Kashmir who have got benefited out of this scheme? There could be some beneficiaries. There could be some legitimate beneficiaries. What about that common Kashmiri? आप दिल्ली में legalize करें वो सही है, आप करें तो बस चमत्कार.
No, Majid Haidri, are you saying और जिस तरह शहजाद ने कहा जमीन की सिर्फ बात मत करिए, जमीर की बात करिए. और क्या आपका जमीर ये इजाजत देता है कि वहां पर जितने पावरफुल और इन्फ्लुएंशियल लोग हैं उनकी जमीनें बढ़ती चली जाएं और आम आदमी के हिस्से में कुछ भी ना आए?
Madam, take back land from every influential person and arrest that person. But what about some common Kashmiri who has got benefited out of this? Why should his right be deprived when Honorable Prime Minister says he has legalized illegal colonies in New Delhi just for election? Respond to it, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi. What about the ordinary people who were to benefit from the Roshni Act and from this, land that was given to these ordinary people? Was that only for ordinary Kashmiri or Kashmiris only of one religion? Madam,
wasn't
that
also done by design? Have been benefited by the amount of money which was ought to be from this Roshni Act. As per the estimate of the Kashmir government at the time. It was approximately 25,000 crore rupees, which was expected that this may come after the land purchase and other things are concerned. But eventually what came? It is 76 crores. But you can think in the state of Jammu Kashmir only by 76 crore, how much electricity can be generated? अभी माजिद हैदरी, अभी हमारे अब्बास साहब बोल रहे थे ना, एक कहावत, अंधेर नगरी चौपट राजा. आप पूरी बात नहीं बोले थे ना, पूरी कहावत ये है, अंधेर नगरी चौपट राजा, टका तेर भाजी, टका तेर खाजा. तो यहाँ क्या हुआ? अंधेर नगरी चौपट राजा, 25,000 करोड़ की जमीन 76 करोड़ में खाजा.
कितना खाया बात
रोशनी के नाम पे जो अंधेर गर्दी थी,
कृपया करके
वो हम खुल के सामने आ रही है. केवल जो
कितना खाजा हुआ ये भी बता दीजिए.
एक आम को फायदा मिलेगा. एक आम रोशनी अब आएगी. अगर जमीन और जमीन से सही विकास होगा, ऑब्वियसली सारे के सारे कश्मीरीज, मोस्ट ऑफ द कश्मीरीज विल बी बेनिफिटेड. नाउ दे आर बेनिफिटेड विद आयुष्मान भारत योजना, मुद्रा योजना, तो अदर इंटरप्रेन्योर थिंग्स एंड द लॉ एंड ऑर्डर.
आप ये बताइए, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस में भी अलायंस होगा, सुपर ग्रुप में भी अलायंस होगा, तो आपके जनाब हसीब ड्राबू साहब के साथ कितना खाजा हुआ ये तो बताइए जनाब. और कौन कौन है जो भाजपा का नेता जो इन्वॉल्व है, कौन कौन है जो भाजपा का नेता जो ड्राबू के साथ इन्वॉल्व है.
और एक और बात मैं कहना चाहता हूँ, सुनिए अब्बास साहब, कश्मीर के लिए क्या कहा जाता था? घर फिर दौस नहीं, बर रुए जमीयत, हमीयत, हमीयत. दुनिया में कहीं कोई स्वर्ग है और वो यहाँ है, तो स्वर्ग की जमीन इतनी भारी मात्रा में जमीन 76 करोड़ रुपए.
Well, let me get a Kashmiri perspective on that. 1 minute, Mr. MC Abbas. Let me get Aarti Tikku Singh. Aarti Tikku Singh, not one penny was collected from this particular act to bring in any development work in Jammu and Kashmir. Yet people in Jammu and Kashmir, like Majid Hydari, now say that only catch the influential people. What about the ordinary people? You think the laws have to be different for different people? Do you think the people who are wanting 370 back in Jammu and Kashmir are interested in power going out of their hands? Unless this cleanup happens, and you are from Kashmir, Aarti Tikku Singh, you would know the loot didn't happen only in land. The Jammu and Kashmir bank was like a black hole. Till today, many investigators are looking at that bank and they say loans have been given like Parle-G biscuits that have been distributed without any paperwork. And how much of this has gone to the influential people of Jammu and Kashmir? And how much has gone to the Aam Aadmi? Aarti Tikku Singh, isn't this time to begin the cleanup and begin to look at what all has gone into that black hole when Article 370 was protecting them like one big umbrella that was giving them a cover?
Absolutely, Navika. I want to point out that this Roshni Land Act came at a point when over 300,000 Kashmiri Pandits were languishing in refugee camps in Jammu. These politicians, whether it was from National Conference or PDP later or Congress later, the fact is that none of them felt disgraced that 300,000 Kashmiri Pandits were ethnically cleansed from Kashmir. Their land was taken, their houses were taken, occupied and encroached upon. Kashmiri Pandits had to sell their own land and homes for peanuts. But none of these regional political parties of Kashmir felt the necessity to compensate Kashmiri Pandits who were driven out from Kashmir, who were subjected to a genocide. In fact, by grabbing the land which was owned by the state, by the government, this land was grabbed by the government, and in fact it is, I would go far to the point that this is in fact systemic genocide of Kashmiri Pandits, because on the one hand people were allowed to encroach upon and take away Kashmiri Pandit homes and land in Kashmir, and on the other hand the government, whether it was NC, you can
no, what is so funny Majid Hydari, जिसका घर जलता है, जिसकी जमीन जाती है, दर्द उसको होता है. आपको आज हंसी आ रही है इस शो पर?
Madam, in her long speech, she has not once condemned BJP. BJP has been ruling Jammu and Kashmir for the last 12 years.
You are laughing on genocide.
What is so funny, Majid Haidरी? माजिद हैदरी, आप वहां बैठे हुए हैं, अपनी सर जमीन पर बैठे हुए हैं, रोज वहां पर आप डेमोक्रेसी नहीं आने देना चाहते हैं, आप सिमिलर लॉज लाइक द रेस्ट ऑफ इंडिया नहीं आने देना चाहते हैं, आप इंटीग्रेशन नहीं चाहते, आप चाइना और पाकिस्तान का गेम खेलना चाहते हैं, और जब कोई कश्मीरी पंडित अपना दुख दर्द बयां करे तो आपको हंसी आती है।
मैडम, इन्होंने एक दफा भी भाजपा को कंडेम नहीं किया। 12 वर्षों से भाजपा की हुकूमत चल रही है जम्मू कश्मीर में, जब से पंडितों को निकाला गया यहाँ से।
Not only that, Navika, the fact that these are the same political parties that tried to disqualify women who had married outside the state. They brought in a disqualification women's bill in 2004 after the High Court gave a judgment that women should not be disqualified and discriminated against. These are the people who were systematically trying to disenfranchise Kashmir.
तो आप पहले कहिए, आप माजिद हैदरी, आप पहले कहिए कि नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस ने जो किया वो सही नहीं किया। फारूक अब्दुल्ला 38 साल 38 years he's been hoodwinking the people of Kashmir. Why don't you condemn him? Why won't you condemn Mehbooba Mufti? Why is your agenda only to condemn the BJP? The BJP has come in now.
भाजपा, ये सुधांशु जी बैठे हैं, भाजपा एक्सप्लॉइट कर रही है पंडितों को 12 वर्षों से। 12 वर्षों की सत्ता है जम्मू कश्मीर।
सुधांशु त्रिवेदी respond to Majid Haidरी।
10 seconds to expose this.
14 महीने से जनाब, जब तक यूनियन टेरिटरी बना।
कैसे 14 महीने से? भाजपा के नहीं थे।
इससे पहले ये बताइए, PDP का रूल था। गजब है भाई। अगर हम आज आपसे कहें एनडीए की दूसरी पार्टी का नाम लेके,
भाजपा जी की सत्ता
नहीं है तो बीजेपी
गवर्नमेंट चल रहा है इस वक्त।
और 2000 के दौर में जिस जमाने में 2001 में ये किया है, तो नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस का रूल था। बीजेपी का सीएम कब था? तब बीजेपी का
प्रधानमंत्री है तो वो क्या
पिछले 12 महीने में आई है, 12 साल से नहीं, 12 महीने में whatever has happened,
सिर्फ झूठे वादे किए तो बेवकूफ बनाया आपने।
वानी यास्मीन, मैं आपसे पूछना चाहती हूँ कि फारूक अब्दुल्ला, उनकी बहन, नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस के पार्टी ऑफिसेज, क्या ये सब जम्मू और कश्मीर के लोगों को लूट कर नहीं बने? If 25,000 crore rupees had to come in through the Roshni Act and only 76 crore came in, who is to be blamed? किसको दोष देंगे आप? ये हक अगर छीना गया तो किसका हक छीना गया? कश्मीरी लोगों का?
भाजपा का आशीर्वाद था रोशनी को, भाजपा का आशीर्वाद था रोशनी।
माजिद हैदरी, calm down। वानी यास्मीन,
भाजपा के लोग भी, नविका, हमारे कुछ भाजपा के लोग भी इसमें फंस रहे हैं जिनका सीबीआई रिपोर्ट अगेंस्ट उनके, दे आर आल्सो स्कैमर्स। व्हाई यू आर नॉट टेकिंग अ नेम ऑफ दोस पर्सन्स? See, Navika, now coming to the another point, जानीपुर जम्मू में मुस्लिम्स की लैंड है।
बहुत अच्छी बात है, भाजपा के लोग हैं तो कोर्ट चली जाना उस पर।
जानीपुर जम्मू में मुस्लिम्स के वो महाजरों की लैंड है, महाजरों की लैंड बिलोंग करती है
क्योंकि रोशनी के जरिए डेमोग्राफिक जिहाद करना था आप लोगों को।
उसमें क्यों बनी है फिर बहुत बड़ी बिल? वो तो वापस
कश्मीरी पंडितों के जेनोसाइड पे हंसी आ रही है माजिद को।
क्यों आप हिंदू और मुस्लिम डिवाइड करने के? आप 70% मुस्लिम थे जम्मू कश्मीर, जम्मू कठुआ सांबा एंड उधमपुर में। आजकल की डेट में सिर्फ 2,50,000 मुस्लिम की स्लॉटरिंग हो गई है। बाकी 10 लाख पाकिस्तान चले गए। उनकी जो छोड़ी हुई लैंड है वो जानीपुर में है।
कश्मीरी पंडित की लैंड का क्या होगा यास्मीन जी? कश्मीरी पंडित की लैंड का क्या होगा? कश्मीरी पंडित की लैंड का क्या होगा? और आप क्या इज लैंड ग्रैब कम्युनल? इज लैंड ग्रैब कम्युनल? जो हक गया वो कश्मीरियों का गया।
वापस वो लैंड बिलोंग,
एक मिनट,
वापस उनको लैंड मिले। बहुत सारे कश्मीरी पंडित भी रह रहे हैं। आप ये भूल रहे हैं, जब से कश्मीर यूटी बना है, हमारी गवर्नमेंट सरकार ने कश्मीरी पंडित रिहेबिलिटेशन के लिए क्या किया? Do you have any answer? अभी तक कौन सा
But why don't you tell us? Why are you comparing 1 year with the past 25-40 years? Why don't you talk about the past 40 years? Why is your concentration only on the last 1 year since August 2019 to October, November 2020?
There was an alliance between BJP and PDP.
All right, Shehzad Poonawalla, everything stems from the alliance between the BJP and the PDP. So why don't you explain to Mr. Majid Hydari, MC Abbas and Dr. Sumant Siraman, why don't you explain to them that alliances have stayed between the Congress party and the National Conference, Congress party and the PDP so many times before? तब तो किसी के पेट पे दर्द नहीं हुआ था.
Have patience, Mr. Raman.
See,
Mr. Raman, my name is Shehzad. अभी आपका नेम याद नहीं हुआ है, रुक जाइए. मेरा point सिर्फ इतना है, Navika, the reason why Vani and Majid will not condemn this, because Roshni was not just corruption, it was actually corruption plus demographic alteration, and this is something that this Majid and Vani like a lot. That's why he was laughing on the Kashmiri Pandit genocide. That's why he was making fun of Aarti Tikku Singh, and therefore he is supporting the corrupt by using the secular card. This man is so deviously communally corrupt that you should expose him. He will support this corruption now because it was an agenda of demographic alteration. And Majid, this is a shameless thing by you. You are laughing on the genocide of Kashmiri Hindus and Pandits.
Why don't you say so? BJP has been accomplished. And where are the communal names of the list? Why do you only bring the secular names? Where the corrupt not from the communal gang? Where the corrupt not from BJP?
Now Farooq Abdullah is secular corrupt.
What is this?
Hasib Drabu is secular corrupt.
Okay. All
Look
right.
at this. Ab secular corruption
Dr. Sumant Siraman, the problem comes right now.
Very good.
The problem, the virus that is troubling Majid Hydari is not COVID. The virus that is troubling him is secular versus communal. Because Farooq Abdullah represents one secular brigade, then वो चोरी हो सकती है, वो irregular activity, alleged irregular activity हो सकती है. They can, as the report that has been put out today, all that is all right. But Kashmiri Hindus ka land, that is communal.
No, 1 second. One question to Sudhanshu ji and to Shehzad.
Navika, not
Both
only
of them
that.
said that they wanted to take action, but Article 370 prevented them from any kind of action being taken. Can they please point out which section in Article 370 allows politicians to encroach on government land? Can they please point out that? They're talking of encroachment. Encroachment is illegal. Where does it say?
Respond, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi.
Wishes to can encroach on government land.
You are a well-educated person.
The argument is
You are trying to give this funny logic. I can ask you.
What was allocated?
When 370 was there, by which law a central government agency can directly investigate a corruption? Please quote the law.
It is, sir,
without the permission of the Jammu Kashmir government.
Power in the state.
That's why I am saying we were in the power in the state. No, it was PDP in the power in the state, sir. Don't try to divert. And I am very aghast by this type of logic which Yasmin ji was giving. What I understood कि जम्मू से जो चले गए थे मुस्लिम पाकिस्तान, उनकी जमीन बची है तो वो मुसलमानों की है. ये कौन सा लॉजिक है? वो सरकार की है जनाब. किससे कहा मुसलमानों के? यहाँ के मुसलमानों को क्या लेना देना? और मैं पूछना चाहता हूँ जो कश्मीरी पंडित और रिफ्यूजी उनकी जमीन कहाँ है? उनकी जमीन
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to leave you with one thought. Yesterday on the News Hour, we exposed Congress's corruption. Cash in bags that was transported. That was cash corruption. Unaccounted cash corruption. Today, there is another corruption, which is the land corruption by the same group of people. The Congress, the National Conference, they've always been in alliances together. Even today, they are friends of each other. When we are talking about Zameen, they are not talking about the Zamir. We are talking about the Roshni Act and how it was misused, but they are not looking at the darkness that came through the corruption in this Roshni Act. Ladies and gentlemen, the one thing that they are all united on is Article 370 and its return in Jammu and Kashmir. Why? Why? Because it gives them special status. Special people with special status. Nothing less than special works for them. Why? Because Aam Aadmi laws is not something they will accept. And why do the people of Jammu and Kashmir not see through these games? Or are they? Only a few who don't see through their games and are now their spokespersons and their mouthpieces. Because the Awam of Jammu and Kashmir is waking up to the new reality. And the new reality is the scams will be uncovered and people's rights will be given to them. That is the new morning in Jammu and Kashmir. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on debate number 1.